All right, we're going to talk about double paradiddles and paradiddlediddles. This is lesson number 7, and I'm going to discuss exercise number 2. Now in exercise number 2, you can notice that some of the accents are in parentheses. That means you can play them or not play them. They're optional. Well, with a double paradiddle, it's basically the same thing as a paradiddle with an extra right-left in there. Double paradiddle, double paradiddle. All right, and the paradiddlediddle, paradiddlediddle, paradiddlediddle. Those do not alternate. They're going to stay starting with the right, or if you start with the left, it's going to stay on the left. So I'm going to play exercise number 2 at tempo 3. I'm going to start without the accents in parentheses, and then I'm going to add them in. Here we go, exercise number 2. All right, now I'm going to play the etude in lesson 7. But I do want to reiterate that it's very important to start with the slow tempos. I'm going to play this on a little bit faster tempo. I'm going to play it at tempo 5. But in order to play fast, it's so important that you play correctly slowly. It's time for more cowbell. I'm going to play the etude in lesson 7 at tempo 5. Of course, double paradiddles, paradiddlediddles. By playing the right hand on the cowbell, left hand on the snare drum, we get a nice 6/8 groove. And notice that the accents are going to change around a little bit. We're going to play the paradiddlediddle in 6-tuplet form as well as 16th notes. So be creative how you use these rudiments. This is just to give you an idea. Take it further. All right, here we go. Lesson 7, etude. Welcome to my practice room. I was just working on some solos out here. That was a little bit of Africa Hot, which is published with Roll-Off Productions. I have a couple other solos I have published that you might want to pick up. Another advanced solo is the Rudimental Clave, and it's a lot of nice grooves in that one. And for you novice players, beginners, There's the King of the Nile. There's also an intermediate duet called Duet to It for snare drum and tenors, which is a lot of fun. But before you get to playing any of these solos, you know, you got to work on your technique and work on things slow, like we've talked about in my video on Dr. Throwdown's Rudimental Remedies. You're going to need this book, the Drummer's Rudimental Reference Book. It's 40 chapters, 40 sections of different techniques and rudiments. And I tell all my students that if they can get through this book, which is quite extensive, they can make any drum line in the country. Just do as I tell you to do in here, and you're going to be burning. All right, so speaking of burning, I need to get back to practicing.